You there, we got a Super Bowl LIX preview. We got betting, difference makers, game picks. Subscribe to the channel and stay right here. Let's go. "59 years of Super Bowls." Kenny C back on the mic. Welcome back to the Kenny C Show. We got the Super Bowl this coming Sunday, February 9th in New Orleans, Super Bowl LIX. The Eagles playing host to the Chiefs, looking for revenge for 2022, while the Chiefs trying to make history, trying to become the first team in NFL history to three-peat. We got betting for you guys. We got difference makers. We got game picks. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Eagles looking for revenge for that 2022 Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs, while also simultaneously trying to stop the first ever three-peat in NFL history. The Chiefs obviously looking to make history. And in this one, the Eagles rocking the Cali Greens, the Chiefs rocking the white jerseys. Over the last 20 Super Bowls, teams to wear the white jerseys, 16-4 record. Just saying, a little superstition for you guys. Let's check out the betting lines. The Eagles in this one, plus 106 on the money line. They are the underdog. The Chiefs, minus 124 on the money line, minus 1.5. The Chiefs are the favorite on the spread. And looking at the total, 48 and a hook, this one definitely is going to be high scoring in my opinion. The Chiefs, 55 points in 2 playoff games. The Eagles averaging 35 over their 3 playoff games. This is going to be one hell of a game. Now, couple straight bets for you guys. Disclaimer, I don't claim to be a betting savant. You ride with me at your own risk. These are just a couple of bets that I checked out and that I like. Let me give you the facts. Linebacker Nolan Smith for the Eagles. He already has the franchise record for most sacks in a single playoff run in Philly history with 4.5. Right now, to record a sack in the Super Bowl, plus 104. It's a calm $10.40 bet. $10 bet to win you $10.40. 49% chance of it hitting. It's a straight bet. A lot of people do these parlays, 6-leg parlays. Oh, I took 6 legs. No. Those never hit. The straight bets, nice and easy. You ride with them. You rock with one simple bet. That's what I like on the defensive side of things. If I'm looking offensively, I'm looking at the workhorse, the key cog, in my opinion, to this Eagles offense and their success outside of Barkley, Dallas Goedert. He occupies 30% of the target share in this offense, ahead of A.J. Brown, ahead of Devontae Smith, and the Chiefs' defense has yielded the most yards to opposing tight ends this season. Give me Dallas Goedert, anytime touchdown, plus 320, $10 to win $32. I think that he'll be able to get past Leo Chenal and Nick Bolton and Drew Tranquill. I think he finds pay dirt. Dallas Goedert obviously is going to be on the lower end of coverage because you're going to obviously have Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson on A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So look for a mismatch with the big body Dallas Goedert. I expect him to find pay dirt. Now let's get into my difference makers. Getting into my difference makers for Super Bowl 59. We'll start with the Chiefs side of things. Chris Jones is my difference maker. He needs to have a big game if the Chiefs want any hope of winning this one against the very good Eagles offensive attack. Chris Jones is the leader of this defense and needs to be big for Steve Spagnuolo if the Chiefs want to pull off the three-peat. Chris Jones, the 3-tech disruptor in every sense of that word. This year, regular season and postseason combined, Chris Jones has 44 pressures on 401 pass rushes when lined up as a D tackle. He's got 26 pressures on 173 pass rushes when lined up on the edge. He's the only player in the NFL to have at least 25 pressures when lined up at each different defensive alignment. He is a game wrecker. He gets pressure in the face of the opposing quarterback, and he can get sacks. They need him to be big in this game if they want to pull it off. Looking on the other side of things for the Philadelphia Eagles, my difference maker for them is none other than the man that has run roughshod, not only all regular season, but straight into the postseason, punching defenses in the mouth, Saquon Barkley. This guy is a man on a mission, and he's 63 yards away from breaking Terrell Davis's 1998 record for the most rushing yards regular season and postseason combined. Barkley, 7 rushing touchdowns of 60 plus yards, regular season and postseason. That's an NFL record. It took him 18 seconds to score against the Washington Commanders, 442 yards and 5 touchdowns through this postseason run. Here's an interesting stat for you. The Kansas City Chiefs have 18 straight playoff games now without allowing a 100-plus yard rusher. But I think that's where Saquon Barkley changes that. He changes that narrative, because when you have to game plan for Jalen Hurts, who has 4 rushing touchdowns in this postseason, and you have to try to game plan for A.J. Brown, that big beast of a wide receiver that he is, and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert with a top 3 offensive line, it's extremely hard to try to slow down each facet of that game. Now, obviously for the Chiefs, the key to the game for them, one of the keys is going to be to try to neutralize or slow down Saquon Barkley, but no team has been able to do so. I think Saquon is going to have a big game, and they definitely need him to just be Saquon if they want to win this rematch and get a Super Bowl ring for Jalen Hurts. And to wrap up this Super Bowl 59 preview, you gotta give a game pick. For the Chiefs, the keys to the game here, you're going to have to slow down Saquon Barkley, but you also got a game plan for A.J. Brown, and you have to factor the Jalen Hurts rushing ability. So for the Chiefs, it's do what you've been doing. Steve Spagnuolo, you know he's going to do it. Dial up the blitz and bring the pressure in that 4-3 defensive front. For the Eagles side of things, you got to pressure Mahomes. Vic Fangio's got to bring it. Bring Cooper DeJean, bring Zach Bond, let Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter get active and really pressure Patrick Mahomes, because there's no other way to do it. You got to get pressure on him. In this one, I obviously said you got to get Barkley rumbling. He was my difference maker, but I think that Hurts to Goddard connection is going to be big in this game. They got to capitalize on mismatches with Dallas Goedert and get him heavily implemented into this offensive attack like they've done all postseason. With that being said, the game prediction, I'm going with the underdog in this one. The Philadelphia Eagles, I think their defense is just too damn good, and Saquon Barkley is a man on a mission. Championship caliber defense, championship caliber superstar running back. I think that they are going to be extremely hungry to get this ring, and I think they pull it off. Give me the Eagles in a high-scoring affair, 31-27, to pull it off and win Super Bowl 59 and get their revenge on Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City. If I eat my words, I eat my words, but I stand firm on my pick. I'm going with the Eagles. I want to know who you guys are going with. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Who's taking, better yet, who's taking Super Bowl MVP honors home? Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to hear it all from all of you guys. Chiefs fans, Eagles fans, football fans, subscribe to the channel. This stuff keeps coming every single week.